What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Kart Smart TV. Today our focus is going to be pulling out these batteries, but first thing is first, we have got to either take a really good picture with our cell phone of the battery compartment here to make sure that we can see our positive and negatives and which direction they're in, or simply get you a piece of cardboard, paper, notebook, whatever have you. You'll notice that there are 6 batteries. 2 batteries sitting side by side like this. And then you got 2 batteries that are sitting side by side like this. And then you got 2 more that are sitting side by side like so. Okay, so we've got a negative facing towards the driver's side here, and then we have a positive facing the driver's side here. Okay, so back to our drawing here. We're going to say pass side, and then driver's side, right? And then we just said that we had a positive facing this direction and then a negative, right? And so you can absolutely come over here and do the negative on this battery and then do the positive on that battery, right? And I'm noticing that the 2 middle ones are both positives face forward on the golf cart. So basically I'm going to come down here, put me a positive here, and I'm going to put me a negative at the back of the batteries because obviously that's where our negatives are. Alright, so we have the positive on the back battery facing towards the passenger side, and then we have our negative on the front battery facing the passenger side. We're going to have a negative here, positive there, negative there, positive here. Alright, and so what it is that I'm going to draw a cable here like this and like this. This is going to be main negative. This one will be main positive. And then you can start to loop them just as you would see under the seat of the golf cart. And so with each cable tying these batteries together, it's creating your 36 volts that's produced into the main cables. Alright, so when you remove these batteries, you can take them all out together now, because now you know you need to make sure that the positive negative of the passenger side faces the driver's side, the 2 positives in the middle face the front of the golf cart, and then your positive and negative of the driver's side batteries are facing the passenger side, and you just correspond those cables together once you get your new batteries back in. So move along with getting all the battery cables off first, and then we'll start getting the batteries out. And you can make note of any wires that are hooked up that do not belong to battery cable. Basically I'd think that's probably lights, voltmeter that's on the dash. So yeah, just keep that in mind and make sure you put those wires back in their respective places. These batteries are not light, so be prepared when you're pulling these out for a bit of a lift. 6 new batteries laying in there. And now you just hook up your cables. Oh crap, I forgot how I hook them up. Okay, so that's what we did this for. That's what we drew this out for. And so that we can remember. Alright guys, got all my cables. So it's just as simple as going along and following your diagram that you drew out here. Now I'm hooking up my last connections, which would be your main battery power. And I will go back and tighten everything down once I get it all hooked up. You may or may not deal with a spark when you put this to your battery pack. Anytime that I put in a new battery pack like this, I will always hook the charger up immediately when I'm done and let it fully charge the golf cart all the way back up. What that's going to do is bring each individual battery to their maximum capacity, okay, and that equalizes the battery pack as a whole. You immediately plug these things up and get them to their full capacity. That way their lifespan will last a bit longer. Each time that you run these golf carts, no matter how long it is you run it, you need to plug these things right back up when you're done using them, because these batteries, the way they're designed, absolutely love to be fully charged all the time. We advise that you put a 36 volt, in this case, battery maintainer on there. It's just like maintaining a motorcycle battery or a boat battery or your lawnmower battery through the cold months. It's the exact same principle. It's just on a larger scale to maintain the entire battery pack as a whole. Alright guys, all the cables tightened down across the battery pack here, and we're going to go and spray some protection spray on it. There's so many different types of protector out there for the terminals of these batteries. You can use whatever is available to you. As you can see, this is what we have available to us. Works very well, keeps the nasty corrosion built up off. And yes, I like to lay it on a little thick because the fact that corrosion only needs, or acid only needs, just a tiny little bare piece that's open on the terminal itself to start, you know, doing its process of eating away at your cable and at the nut. And just try to get it to move forward and reverse. Make sure we have activation of the solenoid and that the cart does move. So cutting the key switch on, pulling it in forward. Oh yeah, there we go. That's forward. Give us a little bit of backup. Yep, solenoid clicks. Alright. I hope this video helped you guys out. Hopefully it'll show you how simple that it really is to go ahead and get the do it yourself type of deal at home. You know, draw you out the diagram for your battery pack, or take really good pictures. Make sure you take pictures that are close up to the battery so that you can see your positive and negatives. It's going to be kind of hard to zoom in when you got a dirty battery pack on your positive and negatives. So drawing it out is probably the more sensible thing to do with it. And as always, thank you for watching. The QR code at the bottom of the screen will take you directly to our website. You can get those cables that you just seen me put in this battery pack off the website, and any other parts that we use to repair golf carts, plus the accessories that you can add to them as well. Just scan that QR code, take you right to the website. Please like these videos, comment on them if you have any questions. Telephone number to the business or on the channel somewhere. Feel free to give us a call. We do have tech support as best we can. Be happy to answer any of the questions that you guys have. Share these videos, guys. A lot of you who watch are not subscribed. Please help us grow this channel. Subscribe to us. Check out all the videos that are on the channel that we put out for the multiple different brands of golf carts. And as always, God bless you all.